Welcome to Unsupervised Goobers, everybody. I'm Dipper.
I'm Nick.
And I'm Midwest Tokusatsu.
Yeah.
Midwest Tokusatsu on the show. Welcome, everybody.
Welcome on, brother. Welcome on.
I'm very excited to have him. He makes some brilliant Tokusatsu content, especially with
Yes,
OG
yes, he
Kamen
does.
Rider and Spider-Man. It's like them two talking back and forth, which I absolutely love. So we are going to talk to him today and talk about Tokusatsu. So, Midwest, what was your first introduction into Tokusatsu? Like, what got you into this world?
So it's actually a couple of things because, I've been a Power Rangers fan since I've been self-aware, basically. Like, I've never not known Power Rangers. And, just over the years, like, I think the first one I found was, like, Ultraman. There was, like, this really bad English dub of Ultraman Tiga on Fox at the time. So, I think I was, like, 5, just, like, going through TV channels one day, Saturday morning, right? And I come across a show that kind of looks like Power Rangers, and I know it's not, but I'm like, okay, Ultraman, like let's check it out. And for like the longest time, I didn't see it again, but then I found out that my dad, my uncles, they grew up watching Ultraman. I'm like, okay, I didn't know it was that old, right?
That's so cool, though.
Or I want to say Super Sentai, that I can tell you like it was yesterday. So I was about 8 years old, I think, and this is like late 2005. And there was this website, Power Rangers Central. You ever been to it, Dipper, or Nick?
I've heard of it, but I
have heard of it, but I've never been.
Yeah, so Power Rangers Central was like this database for just basically everything Power Rangers. It was just like synopsis for all the shows, characters, Zords, and whatnot. And I think in the same domain, they had a link to another website, Super Sentai Time Capsule. And one day I got curious, right, and clicked on the link to Time Capsule. And there was a list of all the seasons in order going down the screen. So I click on the first one, Go Ranger. I'm like, who the hell are these guys?
That's so, yeah, because like at that point you wouldn't, yeah, that's awesome though.
Yeah, so that night you could not pull me away from the computer. Like I'm just going through each and every single series, team, suit, mecha. So like just from that day I was hooked. And then I want to say about 3 years later is when that's when I discovered Kamen Rider when they were promoting Dragon Knight. So yeah,
I remember that.
That's cool.
My God. Yeah. Oh my God. Kamen Rider, when they mentioned it was Kamen Rider, and I was like, what is this? So I remember that show, but I never watched it because I remember Masked Rider as a kid. Because I'm probably older than you. I'm in my 30s, man. So Masked Rider.
29.
29?
Hey, same age as me.
Well,
I turned 30 next month. No, not next month. I turned 30 like 2 weeks.
I'm a 38-year-old man. And I remember Masked Rider, and I had no idea who Masked Rider is. I didn't know what a Kamen Rider was. I just knew Power Rangers.
Masked Rider's what I know too. Yeah.
I just remember Furbus. That's all I remember from that show is fucking Furbus. If you've never seen it, don't see it, dude. It's bad. It's real bad. I'll be the first one to tell you, Masked Rider, Saban's Masked Rider is really, really bad. Dragon Knight wasn't bad.
It is weird.
Oh, Dragon Knight's good. Yeah, I think it was summer 2008. They just put out the trailer for Dragon Knight, and I would have been 11 at the time. And watching, I'm like, okay, like this looks a lot cooler than Power Rangers. Like this is obviously like another one of those shows they brought over from Japan. So that's when I, watched more of the Japanese series. And the first one that I watched, like in its entirety, was Decade when that aired. So
bust out the photo with Decade in the background. You got to after you just did that.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
Dude,
so anyone watching, you guys may know this picture.
Didn't that picture go viral on like because I swear, like even before I started following, I swear to God I saw this picture just floating around the internet and it was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
I think so, because it's like it was this picture and then there was a video from the next day where it was at the Heisei Actors panel where I had the sign with me when he had mentioned, all the fans tell him Onore Decado. That's when I held up the sign and he calls me up on stage. And then he takes the sign and just like waves it in front of the entire crowd. So
that's so cool.
That was
he seems like
epic
a very
moment.
Sweet man. He seems like a very nice dude.
He really is.
That's cool. Okay.
That's always so good to hear. That's always so good.
Yeah.
How did How did you come up with the idea for Spider-Man and Kamen Rider just basically sitting down and just talking to each other? I know it's such a simplistic idea, but it hasn't been done yet, and I'm glad that you did it, and you do it so well. You do it like literally like they are a buddy cop duo, and they're
Mhm.
bantering back and forth. And where did the inspiration come from this?
So the idea of a Kamen Rider and Spider-Man crossover is nothing new, like you said. So like you said, I'm wondering like, okay, why has no one done this yet? So I'm looking around my room, like I see, I've got the helmet, I got the suits. I'm like, okay, like I can do something here. Like let me try something.
Hell yeah.
I'm serious when I tell you this, and I told you this when we weren't recording. I don't know how you haven't blown up yet from those videos because they are so well done and so fucking funny that I watch
They
them
are really
multiple
good.
times. I watch them multiple times because I think they're really that enjoyable. It's just like, you know, you really portray these two characters and you really capture their personalities is what I'm trying to say. Is like you really do them justice. So where I'm actually like, hey, we have Midwest Tokusatsu, but he embodies these characters so much that you just forget it's one dude playing both characters. So good job, man. Like great job, and I really hope you keep continuing with this. And I'm glad that we get to talk to you about your inspirations and what brought you to do this. It's just it's so fucking cool to just know that it's one dude just doing this by himself. Because small creators need love too, and I'm glad we can give that to you.
Oh yeah.
And,
Yeah.
And before you said you basically ordered the helmet off eBay and you sanded it down and painted it.
Mhm.
How long did that actually physically take you to put that together?
I want to say about a good like month and a half because like there were some days where it was like I did it like off and on, like I had to go to work obviously, and had to like store it in the back room for a little bit, take it back out. So about a month and a half for the full suit.
That's
You have like estimate on the hours, maybe like 15, 20 hours.
Hours, probably more so closer to like 80-ish to 90 hours.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah.
Well, you did a good job.
It looks like it's like from a factory. So it's so good. It's so well done. So it looks like you put 80 hours into it.
Thought you ordered that off the internet and just like
yeah. Like holy moly.
Oh yeah, dude, you did a fantastic.
Look how crazy good that looks. Like that looks like one that you buy.
Yeah.
Like that looks like that almost looks like studio used. Like it's so cool. That's so awesome.
Yeah, like that was like kind of my goal with it. It's like I want this to like look like something I could sell to someone.
Yeah.
You could.
No, it looks so good.
You realistically could. Like I would be like, oh, I'd buy that, and I wouldn't even question it. Great job, man. Great.
Such good work. So I love the craftsmanship on that stuff. That is so cool.
Plus, your display setup in the background just works so well.
Well, yeah.
It does. I mean, I love. I'm big into people like collections. Like I've just going down a rabbit hole like different type of collection videos lately. And your room looks great. Like you gave us a little tour before we recorded, and it looks awesome. Like you got it set up nice.
How long have you been doing this? When did you start your YouTube channel? When did you start doing TikTok? Because you recently, like I probably in the last like 2 months have popped up in my For You page, and that's when I started really just diving into you.
So I mean, I've been on social media for years now. Like, so I actually did not create Midwest Tokusatsu. It actually used to be a full group on Facebook, but then they kind of like disbanded, and the original owner just kind of gave me the page. So I'm like, okay, what do I do with this now?
That's all. And then you turned it into something. That's badass, dude.
It's a really good name. Like it really like.
It's a great name. I love that name actually.
Especially because like Midwest emo is a big thing right now, so like you can
that
correlation of like Midwest because it's fucking cool as shit. Like it is a very catchy name. Like and it is.
Yeah,
no, I love it.
And you told me your real name, but I'm just gonna call you Midwest Tokusatsu because it's a good name. Unless you want to be called by your real name, we'll but
I mean, you can call me by my real name, Noah.
So yeah, no,
perfect.
But Midwest Tokusatsu is a good name too. Like I mean.
Super good name. I love it.
Yeah, good job, dude. He's like, here, you can have this. And you're like, I will take this. It's good shit.
Like I expect, like it feels like such a good, like almost like a brand name too, where it's like I want to walk into a store called Midwest Tokusatsu and just browse the aisles, man.
Just filled with Tokusatsu stuff. It's just
oh, dude, I'm so sad I can't go to G Fest this year. I'm so.
I've actually never been to G-Fest. I know it's out here, but I've just never been.
I think I want to say they're actually for the first time, because if I'm not mistaken, and I could be wrong on this entirely, but I've always known it to be in Chicago, Illinois. It's in California this year, I think. It's like I think it. Yeah, I thought it was. Or I could have sworn I saw something where it was in California, and I'm like, what?
Oh wow.
So, I mean, maybe it's getting that big. I'm just sad because I can't go, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I'm guessing. I'm guessing it's a Godzilla fest, huh?
G-Fest, yeah.
Yeah. I assumed by the G. Like, honestly, which is weird. I've never heard of it. I guess I don't keep up with like.
Oh, when you're as psychotic about Godzilla as I am, brother, I've known about G-Fest. My father knows about G-Fest because I've been talking about going to G-Fest since I was a kid. It's been going on since like the late '90s, I think, or early 2000s. Like it's been around for a while. Like it's pretty popular, pretty big.
Yeah, I live in a hole, Nick. I'm sorry about that.
Well, you just don't like Godzilla as much as I do. That's okay.
I like
That's
Godzilla.
okay.
Where are you located?
I'm in Arizona, so I'm not very far from California. And
he's a lot closer to me. He's a lot closer to that than I am. I'm Houston, Texas. I'm far away. Although I was just in Anaheim for NostalgiaCon, but you know, it's like that's a long trip for me.
I was about to write Hockley's. I don't know if you know him. He's a YouTuber.
Oh, yeah.
So he's another friend of mine. I love that dude. I was like, I don't know why I didn't tell him to go fucking see you out there. I was like, go see Nick. Go say hi to him. So, I don't know.
Just as long as it wasn't on Sunday because of that horrific food poisoning. Sorry to everyone that didn't get to see me on Sunday. That was my bad.
Dude. Yep. So, Noah, me and you were talking earlier like about how it was so hard to get into basically Kamen Rider and Toei stuff. When you were younger, how did you watch Kamen Rider before it was like accessible on Tubi and like YouTube now because they finally give it to us and they're not gatekeeping it from us, which finally.
So I mean, growing up, the fan subbers pretty much did everything. So like the episodes would be on YouTube, Daily Motion, and you would just have to pray Toei would never find it. So
yeah.
For people who don't know, Toei's like Disney out in America. Like, if you use their shit, they will fucking hunt you down. They will find you and drag you into a well and throw you in. Like, and me and all three of us here in the consensus that we want our tokusatsu to be more accessible. Noah just said this. We want to walk into a Walmart and buy a DX driver off the shelf of Walmart.
Yes, sir.
That's how we want this. We don't want to get this.
I want to walk down a toy aisle and see a bunch of movie monster series hanging from their tags.
Yeah, that'd be cool. A lot like these.
That would be so cool. Like whenever you see the videos of the Godzilla store, and it's like just they got the section of the Bandai figure and all the stuff that you love, and it's like, oh man, I would love to do that. I remember I used to watch videos like back in the day, back in like 2009. Be like of toy stores in Japan because I always wanted to go to Japan and just seeing the aisles of Ultraman figures because the Ultra Monster series at that point was so much popular than Godzilla because Godzilla was dormant for a while there, but Ultraman never stopped except for that brief moment from like 80s to like 90 or whatever. But dude, just the Toys R Us's in Japan and just seeing the aisles of Ultraman monsters was just man. I want to go back to that.
I feel like we got robbed.
I want to go back.
We got robbed of so much good stuff. It's now not to get off topic because I want to go back to Noah here because we'll rant forever. We're unsupervised goobers.
We're pretty bad. We're pretty bad about that actually.
Do you your cosplay suits the Spider-Man one? Did you physically buy that or did you make that somehow? Because it fits you really well.
Yeah.
Like, I'm shocked how well that suit fits you. It looks like it was made for you.
Yeah, that Spider-Man suit I bought years ago, I want to say back in 2019, and it came with a different mask, actually. And the mask that I wear in the videos is actually the Marvel Legends one. So when I bought the mask, I just put the suit on with it. One day I'm like, okay, this kind of works better than the actual mask it came with. So that's kind of what inspired the videos too. So.
There you
cool. It really works real well because you can't
Yeah.
tell that mask doesn't go with that suit. Like if you didn't tell me that those two weren't together, I would have never known that they were two different products that you just put together and
it
real well.
seamless. It looks like it looks like the suit came with the mask. It looks perfect.
And now I know I've already asked you this and you've talked about it, but so your favorite Kamen Riders, because we've already talked about this and me and you shared one of the same together.
Oh, okay. That's right. So I always say it's a toss-up between either Guy. I know I got a Bill back here, but he's a little too far back. He's back in the corner there, but yeah, Guy and Bill. So I just think like their stories are like equally complex. Like there's a whole range of characters just to love. Like the storylines are top-notch. And Guy.
You explain the Gaim plot to somebody, and they're like, "What the fuck did you just say to me?" And you're like, trust me, dude. It's like one of the best Kamen Riders." And they're like, "How can be fruit and dancing be like?" And it's like, dude, it's more than that. Like, trust me. And then like you actually get into the bread and butter of what it is. It's like I understand why it's people's favorite in their top 10. He's definitely in the top 10 for me. My favorite one is Build. Build is my ultra number one guy. Because it's the first one I actually got to see all the way through. I just have this deep connection. Rabbit Tank is my favorite form. I call everything. I name all my devices Rabbit Tank Sparkling. Can't help it. Those are the coolest things. So yeah, when you explain some of the plots to Kamen Rider to people, they look at you like you're batshit crazy. Hey, there's this violin.
Yeah, I mean it's a little out there.
It is very out there. Also, I don't care that people say that, like, oh, this is a kid's show. There's, like, some, like, very deep themes in some of these shows. Like, my daughter's watching Geats right now, and I had to give her a heads up. I'd be like, hey, I'm going to spoil something, so if you haven't seen Geats. Yeah, you've seen Geats all the way through, right? Noah?
Oh, yeah, okay. I've seen Geats.
Nick, I know you haven't seen it, but I'm going to spoil it anyway.
That's okay.
I had to give my daughter the heads up because her favorite character is, I believe her name's, like, Nikon, the cat girl. The cat girl. I was like, the cat girl, she's my favorite. And I'm like, listen, kid, halfway through the series, you're going to find out that she is a wish and the original her died. And that's why she wished for love. And she's like, what? And I was like, yeah, dude, it gets really brutal. And I was like, I just want to give you a heads up. And she's like, oh, okay, Dad. And I was like, yeah, like when that happened and that, like I was watching it with my roommate, I first saw it and I was like, no, that's a stupid wish. And then like they gave you the context behind the wish and I was like, I'm a fucking monster. I'm an awful human being.
Oh no.
Because Nick, like her wish is that in the Grand Prix you get the wish for something and it comes true. Her wish is to be loved. She wants to feel love. She wants to be loved. She's like the star. Come to find out that her dad wished her into existence because the original version of her was kidnapped and killed.
Jesus.
Yeah, dude, it's rough, and you're like, oh my god, like it.
And that's why that didn't end up on the Disney Channel.
Yeah. Some of those themes are super heavy. So like, even though it's a kids show in Japan, they do tackle like very heavy subjects that I wish we would tackle in America.
Oh yeah.
Because I feel like those emotions need to be expressed and explored. And I feel like that, like, even though my daughter's like 9 or 10, I feel like getting started on tokusatsu at a young age is a healthy for kids. I was like, Noah, you said you started watching Ultraman when you were a really young kid. And also, it's generational for you because your parents watched it. You said,
yeah, I'm actually curious. What's your favorite Ultraman? And where would you recommend someone, and what, like Ultraman as in character, like the Ultraman itself, and then like with your favorite series?
Well, let's say my favorite series is probably Orb because like that was like one of the first ones I watched like in full.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Orb's got a good storyline. It's also got like a prequel series, so like there's like a lot of content that came from it to enjoy. And to watch it, I mean, Subarai is really good about, putting out their stuff. So you can watch it on Tubi, YouTube. I mean, today, I think actually the new series, Ultraman Teo, premieres. So that's going to be simultaneous over on YouTube.
I'm excited to see what Ultra Kaiju DX series we get in the 500 or the normal little Ultra Monster series as well. Those are always so cute and adorable. Because I mean, I love I love Ultraman. I probably have more Ultraman monsters than I do Godzilla monsters at this point. But
Yeah, you're definitely the Ultraman dude in this group. Like,
I love that. I don't know, because it was kind of sort of a similar thing. I saw the first. I don't know where they showed it. It might have been on the Sci-Fi Channel or something. But they had the first series, the first couple seasons, besides Ultra Q, are fully dubbed in English, not to the to varying degrees of quality, depending on how you look at them in which episode for sure. But I remember seeing that like at a really young age and being like, oh my god, this is awesome. I don't know what this is. So this is like Godzilla but a TV show, because I loved Godzilla so much growing up, and then like Ultraman was like, oh, it's the base. It's like kind of but sort of the same thing, just some would even say, you get to some of the later Ultraman series, some would say better storylines than than a lot of the Godzilla stuff. Like some of the Ultraman storylines are super good. Like a lot of the kid show stuff that you don't even. A lot of times you forget, like stuff like Ultraman Nexus, or is it Nexus? What's the? Yeah, Ultraman. I think it's Ultraman Nexus, the one with all the scary monsters, the horrific, the like horror show almost. That's such a cool series.
What?
And
you said scary monsters, and like I haven't seen Ultraman Nexus. So
Ultraman Nexus is here. I got. Is this Nexus? What is this? Something like that. Whatever this guy's from, whoever this man is, that guy right there, that dude.
I have no idea. I don't know Ultraman.
I think that's Ultraman Nexus.
I can't make it out.
I know Ultraman.
But
Ultraman,
these dudes are awesome. They're so scary. They're so cool, and they're also really, really expensive. And I can't stand that part. But what are you gonna
do? Dude, why are the figures so fucking expensive? Like, you'll break a bank buying those SoFi figures, like the soft vinyl ones. Like,
it's I can't help it, bro. This is one from Gridman. They're all over my desk. This is the first animated Godzilla released by YMSF, officially licensed animated Godzilla.
A goofy ass 1998 cool. Godzilla movie.
Oh, I love it. It's so terrible.
It's you and a handful of people, Nick, that love that movie. Like, I can't take it.
Powered Ultraman. You're not supposed to. What? I mean, you're supposed to take most of the stuff. You're not supposed to take seriously. Yeah, this is this powered Red King. I love Red King. Red King, and my favorite though is easily this powered Gamora. Gamora is my favorite. He's kind of like the poster boy for Ultraman monsters, but I love his design so much. He's so good. I love Gamora so much.
Noah, I'm really.
I don't know. I just love Ultraman, and of course Godzilla. Yeah.
Noah, I want
the Show Arrow stuff.
I want to know what questions you have for Nick about Chowder. Lay it on him. I want to hear because there might be something I don't know, and I'm curious to know. So let's hear these.
So I wanted to know kind of what it was like growing up in the Cartoon Network space. Like, who did you meet? How did you, I guess, live your life basically during that time?
Well, it was super duper interesting. So it was split up in two sections. There was the time wherever I was actually living in LA, auditioning like 4 times a day, and actually living in LA at the Oakwood Apartments. Shout out to all the homeboys of the Oakwood Apartments. But that part was super duper interesting because basically, I had gotten into acting just because my brother wanted to do some modeling, and then we did like a little thing, and my brother hated it, and then the lady there was like, you should definitely get this little kid into acting. And then so I found an agent, and my mom helped me find an agent. I was like 5 or 6 at the time. So my mom got me an agent in Houston, and then we eventually found one in LA and flew out there and just started going crazy. Got picked up by an agent and actually got housed in an apartment to do auditions and stuff, and landed Chowder. And I'd say probably the coolest people I got to. First of all, everyone that worked on Chowder was so sweet. Like Carl, Colette, all of them were amazing. And all my co-stars, Dwight Schultz, John DiMaggio, Tara Strong, all of them super duper, Dana Schneider, super duper awesome people. But I will say one of the cooler people I got to like work with, like when you think of like, oh my goodness, I got to work with him, Ron Perlman. Hellboy.
Wow.
He was the tree people, the Arborians from Chowder. Yeah, they didn't know that I was obsessed with Ron Pro or like Hellboy at the time, but it was funny because during that episode I actually was sick and didn't get to record it. So Carl specifically wrote Arbor to show up in the Christmas episode to say like 2 lines. And the only reason he wrote that in is so that I would be there that day and he would come in and meet me. And so that was kind of amazing. That was a really sweet thing that they did for me, that Carl specifically did, because it's like, oh, he missed out on working with Ron Perlman. Well, we'll get Ron Perlman back to record a line. And he was even kind of like giving me crap about it, like, I'm here to record my 1 line, like, don't get used to it, kid, it's all down here, all downhill from here. But then he was like really sweet, gave me a big hug, and it was like being super duper nice. But like, when he first started off the day, he was totally giving me crap. I'm like, I get it, I'm sorry, I was sick. But he was pretty cool to work with. Also, I found out that I worked with Stephen Bloom. I didn't even know, but I found old pictures of me and Stephen Bloom. And I'm like, I don't remember this, and I'm sad.
Fucking
like Stephen Bloom?
Yes, Toonami Stephen Bloom. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You bastard.
I know. I have pictures of me and Stephen Bloom, and I just don't remember it. I'm so sad. But yeah, that's sort of that.
I think I also wanted to know.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, I was just going to say, any other questions you have? I would love to answer.
I was going to say, I also heard that you auditioned for The Amazing World of Gumball.
I didn't just audition. I actually got the role, and I did the pilot episode for the role. But then the problem was that this was back in the day when Cartoon Network was still doing everything like when you see the episode of the car wash where we run out of animation, you see us all like in the same like studio booth, like talking with each other. That's how we recorded it. We all recorded it in one booth, so we could play off each other and actually get some real acting chops going on. Like we ad-libbed lines and like certain things got into the episode because of of stuff we came up with in the studio. It's a very natural way of doing a cartoon, and so they wanted that for Gumball as well. Problem is that Gumball is a Cartoon Network at the time known as Cartoon Network International, but basically the UK-based studios of Cartoon Network. So they wanted me to like move out there for like 8 months to do the show, and I couldn't do it at the time because it was like I was just getting into high school. I just got into like a serious relationship, and I was also kind of sort of like going back and forth on how badly I wanted to act anymore. So my mom was like, I don't think we're going to be able to do this. And that was pretty demoralizing. So I actually kind of sort of got out of acting because of that. But, it was honestly, it's when you find that pilot, like, because you can find the pilot online, like people like have ripped it and, put it online. It's really funny because it's not as insane as the actual show like turned out to be, but it's so cool to see like the DNA, because that show is freaking bonkers. Like, people say Chowder's crazy. Gumball is insanity. And I genuinely do love that show. And every now and then I get a little sad because I'm like, damn, could have been me, baby. But it's fun, like a fun little footnote. Be like, technically, I am the original Gumball, which is funny.
You are.
To me. Yeah.
It's a nice little piece of trivia.
Yeah, like a funny little trivia thing, exactly.
There's my bunny down there. There he is.
Oh, snap. God, it's getting big.
Yeah, he's a monster, dude.
Jesus.
I legitimately
itty bitty.
If you see the gates back here on my bed, it's so he can't jump on my bed because bunnies can't control their poop apparently, so he'll poop all over the place. And I'm like, I don't want that on my bed. I don't want to sleep on bunny poop, so I have a crib. I have a crib. Hell yeah.
And now you have to jump into the bed.
Yeah, I do. It's like I have to open the gate, and like it's like, open the gate, sire, open the gate, and then we open the gate. So, yeah, it's whatever. So that's, if you ever see that in the background, because I don't think people know, I've never talked about it. That's what that is.
I was actually kind of sort of curious as to why there was a grate around your bed, but now that makes sense.
Yeah, I've never talked about it in the 21 episodes we've done. This will be 22, so I finally talked about it. And
there
Noah
you go.
gets to know, because I want to impress Noah with my gated bed.
With the fact that you have to barricade your bed or cage your bed.
Well, Noah, I want to come to the segment where I want to talk to you. I just want you to talk about yourself and tell people where they can find you. I usually wait till the end of the episode, but I want people to make sure that they can actually like find you. So it's Midwest Tokusatsu on everything, right?
Yeah, so you can find me on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, X, formerly known as Twitter. I do the skits, obviously. I also do episode reviews of Zets. Sometimes, I'm like 1 or 2 weeks behind, but, I do them eventually. I also do toy content when I can, like show off my collection, belts, different cosplays. So I just do it all.
Yeah, I've seen before we were recording, we were lucky enough to see Noah's fucking room, and Noah's room is cool as fuck.
Yeah,
like,
Noah's room's good.
His collection
cool.
is vast and amazing, and I'm glad that like
it's so clean the way it's all set up.
Yeah,
too.
I'm kind of
so
jealous
nice.
because mine looks like my downstairs literally looks like a toy shop. Like there's toys all over the walls. I have shelves full of Kamen Rider stuff. Like it's I have animation cells. Like I have
his house
powder
is
section.
pretty cool though.
Yeah, it's cool, but it's just a
cool.
lot of stuff, and I like the
It's a
organization
lot.
of his.
It is
room.
a lot. It's overwhelming, but it's awesome.
Yeah, it's very overwhelming. One thing falls off the shelf, dude. It's fucking over. That's it for me. I spend
game
the whole
over,
day
man.
cleaning it up. So how many different cosplays do you have? Because we see that you have, what is it, 4 helmets in the case. The mock one's all the way at the bottom, which you can't see.
Yeah, mock's in the closet, yeah. So yeah, I mean, I've got Spider-Man and Kamen Rider Ichigo, obviously. I've got a full Kamen Rider mock suit that it's worth about $600, but I got it for free because my friend, when he bought it, he couldn't fit it. So then, I mean, I've done a couple of Power Ranger cosplays. I've done, original MMPR Red. I've done SPD Green, Gokai Red. And yeah, I don't call him Super Mega Force Red because, for the fans that know, Mega Force is one of the worst series in Power Rangers history. So
we just forget it exists. Like we know it's there, but we just like, hey.
Yeah.
So yeah, when that show ended, and then like I would go into a Ross, they would just have tons of Mega Force stuff because it wasn't selling because no one wanted to buy it because it was not very good.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh yeah, I'm still not gonna buy this even if it's free. I just didn't like it that much. Like, it's okay to admit that some stuff's bad. Some stuff just doesn't like. I'll be honest, I love every Kamen Rider, but my least favorite design from a Kamen Rider suit is X8. And the reason for that is the eyes are just too big for my liking. Like, I eventually got over Drive. Like, Drive's costume originally bothered the fuck out of me. But then I got used to it. I was like, you know what? The tire makes sense over the fucking chest. Like, all this makes sense. And then I got to that one, and I was like, I get it, but I don't get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay to admit that some, like, stuff isn't great, but when it comes down to brass tacks, it's still good. I'm not gonna lie. But it's my least favorite one of suit designs, to be completely honest. Like, Build's final form is okay. Like, Decade, let's all collectively be honest here. Decade's final form with all the cards is yeah, but I'm talking about when he's got the whole thing, it's a little gaudy, bro. Like what's your least favorite design suit of Kamen Rider? I would actually like to know that. No one ever talks about their least favorite designed ones.
I want to say it's Drive because I just never liked the big tire across the
it's hard.
The
it's
chest.
A hard one, dude.
It just seemed kind of tacky,
What about you, Nick? What's
silly.
your least favorite Godzilla design? Ooh.
That's easy for me.
Who is it?
Well, okay. It depends on what you mean by. Do you mean like traditional Godzilla design or like
from any iteration of Godzilla? What is your least favorite design of Godzilla? I stumped him on that one.
No. I know what it is. It's Ultima. It's Godzilla Ultima. But I know a lot of people love Godzilla Ultima from Singularity Point. I just think I don't mind his design. I think he looks cool. Like I'm the guy who likes freaking Godzilla 98, but that's definitely not my favorite though. And a lot of people don't like the Final Wars design, but I love the Final Wars design too.
Final Wars.
But I can't. I don't know. I just the Singularity Point Ultima design, like it takes so long to get there, and whenever you do, it's just I'm all right. I didn't like the Earth Planet Earth anime, but the design of Godzilla being like a fucking mountain is actually super duper cool, and I think that design is super killer. But then also probably like some of the old Showa suits, right? Like Godzilla versus Gigan. The suit is rough. It's not been taken care of, and he looks like the Cookie Monster, and the damn suit's falling apart. Gotta tell you, I don't like that design because it looks like garbage. But you know, they make it better in Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla and Terra Mechagodzilla, and every Heisei suit's amazing, and every Millennium suit's amazing. Shin Godzilla looks amazing, and minus one Goji looks amazing. I look all right. You know?
So if you go when I watch Kamen Rider and they bring back the older suits, if you look really close in high definition, they are beat to shit. Have you noticed that? No, like double suit looks rough, like real
I've seen
rough.
Shin, especially Shin from a Kamen Rider prologue, like that suit, like it's not even like like the regular material. It's like more so like rubber or urethane or whatever. Like if you watch it in HD, it's just like cracking and falling apart.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
That's like you just need to make some new suits. Like realistically,
Definitely.
like just sell those ones off and just use the profit, because I guarantee Toei selling anything from their prop would be $1 million, because there would be so many fans clamoring over it. Like I think it was like Kamen Rider Amazon on Amazon's, like the bullets they used. I looked so hard for one of those props. For those bullets that they used, I think it was Kamen Rider, and I couldn't find them. Like, you can't find any Toei props whatsoever. And the closest that we got to it was when they did the Saban auction, and they auctioned all those Power Ranger suits off, which I'm a firm believer, like, if the suit actor wants their suit, fucking give it to them. There's a video circulating of someone bringing one of the Yellow Rangers or their suit, and she, like, broke down. Yeah, they're rightfully entitled to those. And if you can't sell them, at least put them in a museum or something. I'm like small props from the shows are cool, but like buying a whole suit, I feel like is like just a disservice to our community as a whole, because those people who buy them, I don't think they're gonna like take good care of them as a suit actor would, because they spent more time with them. I don't know. I just get really weird about some prop things.
I will say that. So to a lot of degree, I think a suit actor would take care of it, but also I'm sure there's some suit actors that were like, I don't need this though.
Yeah, and I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
The case, like,
there's also probably some that also couldn't care less.
Yeah,
so there is that aspect of it too.
I think it's just.
I used to have. Do you remember? You obviously watched the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Do you remember the turtle monster? The turtle, I think his name was Shell Shock or something like that. Is like a turtle guy from the first season of
Oh yeah, like with the light, the stoplight on his back.
So I used to have the feet of that guy. There was a prop store called the Prop Store in Burbank, California. I remember we walked in there one time and they had just gotten in the Joe Dirt wig, which my brother really, really wanted. And then they also got some what they labeled as Power Ranger feet. And it was Shell Shock, the turtle monster's feet. And I had those for the longest time up until like a year ago, and someone bought them off me for like $500.
Oh, nice.
But I had carried those feet around forever, and they were, dude, it was so cool because, like, you know, you could see, and I'd wear them all the time, by the way. Like, they fit so good, and but they were cracking and stuff. It's so crazy to see the material. It does just over time just want to fall off. But dude, like, those feet were the coolest thing ever. Like, my goodness, I want to be a suit actor now. It must be so fun destroying those little cities. Like, I think about that all the time when I'm watching Ultraman and Godzilla. I'm like, God damn, this must be a motherfucker to reset whenever you call a cut. But damn, it must be so much fun just being in that suit, just smashing them little cities, man.
I'd honestly rather be a suit actor for Godzilla as one of the monsters than be a suit actor for Kamen Rider. Like, what those dudes have to go and those girls have to go through. I'm good. You've seen the behind the scenes stuff, right, Noah?
It seems nightmarish. It seems nightmarish what you have to go through.
Like the stunt and wire work. Like, I guess with the kaijus, it seems like they don't have to like go through all that. Most of it is just like city stomping or like WWE style wrestling.
Just being in there, man, in Japan, in the hot Japan summers, man, just being in that suit, the amount of times that people like you hear stories of people passing out and stuff from those suits, man, it is insane. But it's so cool. Like it's one of the coolest forms of, I think, visual storytelling, because it's so much fun. I don't know how you can't see a miniature city and just in your heart not like fill up with joy, just like, oh, this is about to get demolished and it's just going to be so happy and my heart's going to feel so good because it's so adorable. I love it so much. It's just the best stuff. Always puts me in a good mood.
I mean, technically, it counts as puppetry, right? Like,
I would say so.
Acting.
Yeah, I would consider, especially like wire work, like the Biollante wire work. Those are puppeteers. Those are puppeteers, like, you know, like doing that stuff. Like it's yeah, you're right. It's such a cool form of visual effects. It's the coolest form, actually.
Agreed. I agree. I like Japan's way of like just filming stunts and stuff is really, really well done, and I'm glad that like Tokusatsu as itself is a genre, because it's just, you know, we all know it needs special effects for the people who don't know, and it's just that style of the way they do things. It's like, hey, you like anime? Well, here's live action anime. Like that's essentially what this fucking is. Like Zero One back there, 01 had the most anime fucking finishers I've ever seen, with the fucking move come across the screen, and he just like, I tell people, I was like, if you like anime, watch Kamen Rider or watch Super Sentai. Like, don't watch Power Rangers. You already know what that is, but like go deeper. Like get past that threshold, because once you pass that threshold of Power Rangers, the world opens the fuck up. There is so much. What is it, Goro? I can never say his name. The gold suit wolf one. Yeah,
that's Goro.
That's so fucking good. Like, and it's just like, once you have to pass that threshold of Power Rangers, and once you do, there's so much good tokusatsu, from kaijus to just superheroes, or Space Chef Garen, which is a superhero show, but it's also sci-fi. They're in space. They're doing space stuff. Like, the possibilities with tokusatsu are endless, and that's why I really wanted to bring you on here, because like, get into our world a little bit, see what we talk about, see how much this has affected our life. Like, here's the real question. What is tokusatsu?
Lifelong Toku fan, like, here. Like, it's so cool. I think we're all lifelong Toku fans. Like,
we
pretty
are.
much.
And
like,
it always means something to you. What does tokusatsu mean to you? Like, as a human being, what kind of qualities of life does Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, Ultraman, all these things, what do they bring to you as a human being? Like, do they help guide you through life? Do they just help you be an overall better human being? Like, what gravitates you to want to be into tokusatsu so much?
I'd say so, because like a big part of what draws me to Kamen Rider is like the core of its theme is like of power not being inherently good or bad, but depending on the person that wields it, right? And another big part of Toku for me is just like the craftsmanship that just goes into the costumes and whatnot.
Yes.
That's I mean that goes into it, and also like, I'll be honest, when I was a teenager, I was lost in life and very kind of like a shitty person. It took me a long time to get to where I am, but like after watching Kamen Rider, it really made me realize that, like, as the saying goes with Spider-Man, with great power comes great responsibility. Like, these people have these great power and they use it to protect the people around them and show like everybody's a human being and they struggle every day. You can't judge a book by its cover. You don't know what they've been through and you don't know what's going on, but you need to make sure that they are protected. It's just like those types of things. Like, I just see so much hatred in the world, and I try to fight the hatred as a person, as who I am. And tokusatsu really helps me as a person in my life, because I speak up a lot about just different things. And I know kind of where I stand in my life as who I am. And I use my voice to speak up, and I get a lot of hatred for it. And tokusatsu reminds me that, hey, I'm just a person just trying to be good, do good in the world. Don't listen to these fucking people. They're just using hatred themselves to promote more hatred, which I don't want to do. Tokusatsu told me to just be a good person, and I can't thank Kamen Rider enough more than anything to be maybe who the human being I am today. The person that like very vocal about things and stands up against people, and I don't fucking care what people think about me because of I'm helping. I feel like I'm helping people, and that's all I want to do. Like Nick knows, I don't want to do this to be famous. I want to do this to help people. That's That's why I do.
Well, it's just all about positive vibes. That's what I was, that's what I was saying too. Where it's like, we cherish it and we love it so much because it's just so hard to be in a bad mood when you're watching these wonderful shows and these wonderful movies and stuff like that. It's so difficult to be in a bad mood when Godzilla Final Wars is on. It's so difficult to be in a bad mood when Ultraman Mabius and the Ultra Brothers is on or something like that. Or Kamen Rider Duo, that's the one I know. I'll throw in my straw in the hat or whatever.
Yeah,
Duo is my favorite because he's the one I know.
You need a.
I guess I know Joker too, but not too much.
Joker.
So Nick, have you actually seen any Kamen Rider series in full or no?
No. The closest I've come to watching a Kamen Rider series in full is this Spider-Man. Is the Japanese Spider-Man.
Yeah, he's like when Nick's more.
But
of a
I have seen episodes of Kamen Rider Duo and stuff like that.
You're more like a kaiju nerd, and like if it's big monster guy, he's into it. Like he knows more about Ultraman than me, but I'm more of the Super Sentai. Like I like small dudes in suits. I want to see you transform. He likes big monsters and dudes that transform into big people. Like I think me and him collectively.
Or Power Rangers, people in mechs. Mechs are cool.
Yeah,
too.
see mechs.
Oh yeah.
Leo Paradon, dude. Without Japanese Spider-Man, we wouldn't have this mech revolution because, like, realistically, it was. God bless you. It was.
Yeah, God bless you.
It was Leo Paradon from fucking Japanese Spider-Man that started this mecha craze, this live-action mecha craze. Like, they're like, fuck Japanese Spider-Man, give me his fucking mech, dude. They were.
Yeah,
they
I want his mech.
Yeah,
his mech is awesome.
And Spider-Man had a Tommy gun. I can never forget that. He
also had a car. He also had a car that had machine guns on. My favorite clip of that show is there's one of the first episodes, just like a bunch of like aliens that are camouflaging themselves as humans, and there's like a band playing. It's like a weird like hippie band or something like that playing. Spider-Man just drives up to it, mows them all down in his car because his car has machine guns on it, and he drives away. And then that's just the end of the clip. But the whole episode is like, oh, those are bad guys. But when the clip out of context, it just looks like Spider-Man drove up to these people playing music and just killed them. And I was like, all right, see you guys.
Straight drive by.
Yeah. All right, see you guys later. I love it. I love that show so much.
Dude,
I know you mentioned the scene with the Tommy gun. Like I've been trying so hard to like think of a scenario or like how I could like incorporate that into an episode of Common Spider.
Yeah,
but I don't know yet.
That would be great.
Dude, you just gotta be like, remember that time my uncle used this, and you just pull it out, and then you intercut the scene of him just mowing down people. Like, wasn't that weird? Like, just something, just like,
wasn't that weird when he did that?
Somewhere like where he's got the gun in hand, like. I'm like, wait a second, this feels familiar.
Yeah, no, oh my god, that'd be so funny. And it's just a flashback. Dude, it's just like...
Has this happened before?
Has this happened before?
Yeah.
I would love to see that, dude. Please never stop doing those, by the way. Like, I will never stop watching those. I will keep sharing those. I will post those. I will comment on those. I will tell you how much I love them just because it's so fucking funny. And I was like, I hope more Tokusatsu fans see it. Just like... There's so many of us, but we're so disconnected. Like, that's the most unfortunate thing about Tokusatsu is, like, people really do try to create groups, and they just fall apart after a while. I don't know what it is with trying to keep, like, a Tokusatsu, like, going, but, like, we're all just so disconnected, and I'm trying to, like, bring more people together into Tokusatsu. Like, I just want to create a Discord for Tokusatsu just to be like, hey, fucking keep us updated. Because, like... We got Myth coming out soon. Like, Zets is almost over. Zets is almost over.
Yep, Zets is winding down.
What the fuck? No, I don't want it to wind down. Zets has been awesome. Zets is really just like, you like James Bond? You're like, yeah, I love James Bond. He's gonna fight nightmares. You're like, I'm fucking fight night. Okay, let's go. Like, it's so well done. And I'm like, and the biggest thing, like, if you binge watch Kamen Rider like I did, like I was jumping season, always jumping from a season to another season right away is super jarring. You ever get that like that whiplash from like jumping into a new season?
Yeah.
Like, oh shit! I was just like spent so much time with this Kamen Rider, and now I got this new guy. is weird.
Yeah, you spend all the time with the characters, and you're like, oh, I don't know these characters yet. I don't like them as much because I don't know them yet. It's like starting every new show, you got to have that few first 5 episodes of getting to know your characters. But all right, I'm comfortable again.
Yeah, like going from something like Kabuto just straight into like the comedic elements of Den-O, I can kind of see that as like being a shock.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh, especially like the first
Kabuto's
episode
cool
of
as
Den-O.
shit, by the way. Kabuto's awesome. That's the other not Ultraman. That's the other Kamen Rider. Kamen Rider Kabuto is badass. I love Kabuto.
It is great.
Oh, for sure.
It's fucking funny because you go in from Kabuto and you go into Den-O, and the first episode is him just like having like falling all over the place. Like his bike gets stuck in a fucking like a telephone pole. You're like, what the fuck just happened here? Like he's just. He's useless the first episode, which you gotta admit, but Den-O's so fucking good, dude. Uri, Sanjo. Oh, the first episode, yeah, because I went from, what did I watch? I think I watched O's and then went into Den-O, and that was a rough start because O's is so fucking good, and then you go into Den-O and you just got this goofy dude who has like the worst luck ever, and you're like, but I just had Edgy over here who's just like a badass, and he's like, boxers, dude, boxers. Like, it's hard, but once you get past those first episodes, they're really good.
And I will say, I have not seen Den-O in full. Like, I tried to watch it last year because it was this thing where I was trying to watch both Black and Den-O at the same time. So I kind of focused more on finishing Black instead, and I still got to get back to watching Den-O.
Yeah, I can understand why you're like, yeah, I'm going to kind of separate these two watching them because it's a complete tonal shift between those two, like Black and then Den-O. Den-O has more of a comedic appeal while like Black takes itself a lot more seriously. Like, so like those two contrasting aspects are like kind of hard, especially when you're like got two stories going on and you're trying to follow both of them, and they'll just, I get it, dude. I can't watch two Kamen Rider series at once. It's just a hard thing to do because there's just so much going on each thing. It's just not dude puts on suits and fights somebody. It's like dude puts on suits and lots of stuff happens where you need to pay attention or you're gonna miss who the fuck is this guy and where did he come from. I like Kamen.
And I'll even admit, like, Black was kind of hard to get through because there's so much filler, like, before they get to, like, the meat of the story with his brother, Shadow Moon.
Yeah.
And just, like, their whole thing, so.
I think that's the only Kamen Rider series to basically get, like, a second season. Like, you had RX.
Yeah, Black and RX.
Yeah. And then it would, so that was the only one, and that's the one that Saban took to make Saban's Masked Rider.
Yeah.
And it fucking sucked because I remember... I remember they introduced him in a Power Rangers episode, and he was a complete badass. Like, oh, who the fuck is this dude? And then they brought him over to his own show, and then they made him a goober. And I was like, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? Well, fellas, it's been about an hour. We've been chit-chatting for about an hour, so I'm going to take us
Damn, it didn't even feel like that.
Yeah, it's been a fucking great episode. So, Noah, again, I know you've already told us where to find you, but again, because this is an episode mainly about you and Tokusatsu, do you have anything big things coming up? Do you have anything you want to announce? Let the folks know. We all know where to find you. Please promote it again. But do you have any big things coming up that you would like to promote to the audience?
Nothing like super huge, but just look out for more Kamen Spider content. I also plan to do more, I guess, other skits outside of that too, just when I think of any good ideas. You can find me on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all the social medias. So yeah.
Well,
hell yeah.
Noah, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for being here. I think you're a very charismatic person. I think
you've been awesome, man. Thank you so much.
I think you're very nice, and I love all the content that you do. So I hope that you blow the fuck up, and I hope you get your bag. Just like I tell Nick right there, the chowder bag. Go get your chowder bag. You get your Tokusatsu bag, dude. You are a genuinely good human being, and I'm glad we can have you on the show.
Yes, thank you for coming, man.
Oh, thanks for having me, guys.
So from us at Unsupervised Gurus, we love you very much. Thanks for being here with another episode. Thank you for Noah being here. If you go see Nick at a con, remember, Dipper sent you. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.